Speaker Baroness Bennett of Manor Castle.
My Lords, I can only express my pleasure that the government has suddenly been converted to lifelong learning after a decade of slashing at the funding and support for it. But the statement refers to the risk that jobs will suddenly no longer exist because of technology. I'd add that's also the case because of changes, because of environmental factors, COVID, and many other changes in our society. But two questions for the noble lady, the Minister. Would she acknowledge that narrowly focused jobs and skills training is not the right way to operate in this fast-changing landscape, and that the employer-focused training that really teaches for the jobs of today rather than preparing people, when we're talking particularly about young people, for decades in a fast-changing workplace is not the right way to go? What we need is creativity to encourage a love of learning, curiosity, and the teach to the test ethos pushed in our schools, focus on exams, is absolutely the wrong direction. What we need is to encourage an enthusiasm for soil, for growing food and other plants, for repairing things, for upcycling, for recycling, something like perhaps the National Nature Service that the NGOs have been promoting. So don't we need that broader focus? And also, do we have to acknowledge the fact that so many of our jobs now wear people down? We look, the Noble Lord's story referred to the construction sector, where 60% of manual construction workers are self-employed. Just the grind of getting through the day, of finding jobs, of getting an income, makes it very difficult for people to engage in training. So we need to look at the broader issues that can keep people from training, even if it's available.
The noble lady is correct that obviously for many people the concept of a job for life is a thing of the past, and people have numerous careers or jobs during their working life. And I can assure her that the curriculum that is taught in our schools is knowledge-based and it's rich in that, and that young people are encouraged to explore nature and to use the outdoors. And I know that many schools have adopted, whether it's forest schools or woodland schools, etc., using that. So, and obviously teaching about the environment is an important part of that. She's entirely right as well that employers need to be at the centre of this, and this is why there's been this transference onto employers. The Institutes of Technology will be a partnership of employers, universities, FE colleges. Apprenticeships are employer standard-led, and also there are local skills advisory boards which bring together local employers, the LEP and others, and there will now be a national skills and productivity board, so that we have a structure around employer engagement in these qualifications.